Do you like cute and sweet Japanese girls? How about one from the demon world with death metal vocals? Who also likes to bite her fans and walk on their backs? Model, singer, fashion pioneer. In this episode, we talk about Japan's most infamous subculture princess, Shiina Hikari. Most of us outside of Japan may not be aware of some of the more interesting personalities within the Japanese otaku landscape, so I thought I'd do a little video series and try to shed some light on these individuals. This is Otaku Files.
みたいな感じですかね。
Shiina Hikari, known affectionately as Pikarin, is the perfect representation of an otaku and an ambassador to Japan's vibrant subculture. Pikarin labels herself as an otake gyaru idol. A gyaru, as some might know, indicates someone who is into the gyaru Japanese fashion subculture. FYI, ganguro is also related to gyaru and is seen as an extension of it. Otake means otaku type, so otake gyaru idol can be translated as an idol who is an otaku type gyaru. That's a mouthful.
すっぴんのいいところは白目がめっちゃできることです。
そういうのはいらないので。
She also says she's forever a Chuunibyou. Chuunibyous are teens that have convinced themselves that they have superpowers of some sort and are often being chased by a mysterious organization. Usually people don't call themselves a Chuunibyou, but Pikarin has seemingly embraced this identity. Similar to another idol I covered, Ano, Pikarin wasn't exactly a fan of school and ended up mostly being at home, reading manga and watching anime. Apparently, she was somewhat of a Yankee. In Japan, a Yankee is essentially a delinquent. Yankees are also noted for their particular fashion sense, and undoubtedly many of you watching would have probably seen Yankees being depicted in various anime and manga. In Japan, schools are pretty strict about dress code. For example, you're not allowed to color your hair. In fact, everyone's hair should be black. But Pikarin didn't care. She colored her hair, and not only that, would do crazy things like throwing firecrackers in school, spraying barbecue sauce everywhere, or putting holes in the school's ceiling. To be blunt, she was viewed as a bit of a menace, and at some point she was even told not to come to school, something that she was undoubtedly happy to obey. Having no friends and thinking it didn't matter whether she lived or not, Pikarin wanted to find a place for herself. Luckily for her, that place and her time to shine would soon come, as she was scouted for a popular teens magazine. Being a fan of those kind of magazines herself, and actually being influenced by them for her gyaru style looks, Pikarin thought that this may be the path for her, and actively started applying to star in teen magazines too. Nanzuki, Egg, Men's Egg, Pop Teen, and so on. Pikarin had been in all of them, and managed to establish herself a solid fan base. From feeling that her life didn't matter, to now feeling life was fun. Being a model had completely changed Pikarin's life. Pikarin was also noted for cosplaying in the magazines, making her stand out from the other models. It was around her time modeling in Pop Teen that Chuunibyou side started to kick in overdrive, and she started to say that she came from the demon world. Apparently, people around her thought that she was losing her mind.
あれなんですよね、やっぱなんかカラコンしてないとなんか魔力がなんだろう、開眼してる感じがしなくて、はい、ちょっと軽減しますね。
どこ見て喋ってるんですか？
軽減しますね。
Well, yeah, they would say that, wouldn't they? In 2012, though, she would reach a whole new level. The entertainment conglomerate Avex approached her about stepping into the world of music. Known for her modeling, Pikarin wanted to use this as an opportunity to draw away from just being a gyaru, to incorporate other styles and be a representation of freedom for expression, to make her world a place for everyone. The demon world, that is. Under the name Shiina Pikarin, she would release her debut single, Shinnyaku Pikarin Densetsu, dressing in a more cosplayer-like style for the music video, branding herself as an idol from the demon world. The song was a massive hit, and even to this day, it's dubbed a modern classic within subculture circles. As part of her plan to increase members of her demon world, she played around with her looks for other music videos, like downplaying the gyaru aspect to attract a wider audience. A pretty clever marketing tactic that actually brought her good results. Now she was a model, artist, and idol from the demon world. One of the things Pikarin started to get attention for was the way she interacted with her fans, being rather close to them. And no, we're not just talking hugging, but walking all over them while forcing them to go down on all fours, doing the infamous dogeza. Apparently this started as some sort of joke with the song producer, who ended up making the song Dogeza Nai. It's through this song that Pikarin would actually walk on her fans on the Dogeza Road. I'm sure her fans were loving every minute of it. For her, this was a sign of loyalty as a member of the demon world. She was also into something else, biting her fans hard. Leaving this painful mark for her is a sign of love. Apparently she came up with this when thinking about how to leave a sign of love even if the person washed their hands. I hope for her sake they wash beforehand too. Oh, and if you would like to know, Pikarin's type is someone who is willing to lick the back of her feet. Aww. Pikarin's fame also managed to reach overseas, and she held many concerts in places like China and Taiwan. And yes, she made her fans there dogeza too. Pikarin would continue with her many activities, even venturing into avenues such as radio. In 2018, she would also officially change her artist name Shiina Pikarin to her real name Shiina Hikari. And in the same year, it was announced that she was a part of a newly formed band, Kilt Melt Land, who are still active to this day. You can catch Pikarin on her YouTube channel, but be also sure to check out her Instagram, where you can check out her amazing fashion. Pikarin is living her best life, and you can too, if you dogeza to her. Anyway, thank you very much guys. If you did like the video, please like, and please feel free to subscribe. I'm nearly at the 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm so psyched and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Take care guys. Bye. Peace.